person.
Mm-hmm.
It was the coughing.
It was
demon.
Ed.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Let's Make a Comic Book, where we make a comic book with a different artist for every single panel. And tonight is no exception, and we've got three artists in to help us make our page. We've got Alex, Jan, and Zach are here. And hello to those guys. We've got Sis on the buttons.
Oh,
Doing
buttons.
the hosting stuff, and let's get stuck into it. So we're going to take a look at last week's page where we had Justin McNamara with the grotesque alien version of the whale, the octopus whose name is Whale.
Yes.
He's saying, buddy, we are not buddies. And then Rob Lyle's come in with the whales taken Bitzy's helmet off and exposed it to the vacuum. And then Tom Tung has got the person in the background from the spaceship from panel 1 saying, "No, Bitzy." And we can see a bomb on the side of Whale. And Bitzy saying, "Bitzy to ship, I have repurposed the detonator. Blow it now." And that is where you guys will be carrying on from. And to do that, we're going to need to pick a layout.
Yep.
So let's see which one we get. Which one is it?
From that.
Oh, it's this. Nice
The
and
same
easy.
one I did last year as well.
It might be, but they're slightly askew.
Oh,
So
cool.
we'll take that off there. We will remove
Do you want me
that.
to do this?
There you go. And while I am finding that and putting it into the private chat, Sis can have a look at the questions or the comments.
Yep. We have a woohoo from Shawnee and a hello from Allison.
Hello.
Everyone else is just watching without saying anything.
Okay, now that is in the thing, and I need to send Alex the one on Messenger.
I already sent filthy messages to Sis.
As you should.
He sent me a link. Okay, cool. I got a link, so nobody be alarmed. I think I can.
Where do I go?
The private chat on the side.
Private chat.
Okay.
And it's got a link in there to and it'll have the measurements of each panel, which are all the same in this particular part.
Well, I just forgot that we need to do the hand of choosing to choose the order.
Do I just
So we'll
type
get-
private? Oh.
Alex, you get to choose a
Cool.
number.
Okay, I'm gonna choose the number 3.
Number 3.
What?
And that is number 1, so you get to go first.
Oh, he's first. Oh no. Another romance scene.
Shane knows what the story is.
And we'll get Jan, you get to pick.
Sorry,
You get to pick a number. So choose
I
the
get to
order.
pick a number. Any number?
Can you see the
Sorry,
screen?
I'm multitasking. I'm opening the panel grid while and that's all I'm capable of at one time. Sorry, I have to pick a number between what and what?
1,
1,
2,
2,
or 4?
or 4.
4.
4
Okay.
is you get to choose one. So you get to choose if you want to go second or third.
I'll go second.
All right.
Cool. It's in
And
the
that
order everyone's on the screen. Perfect.
Zach is last. Or third, not last. All
And I'll
right.
do
So
some more comments.
there, get some comments in.
We got thinking of getting a little shaky with the panel. Ed, is that Ed? A? What? Is Y next to D? No, it's not. I don't know.
Things getting a little shaky with that panel layout. Kinda. It's hard
And then
to
with
make.
Gary saying hi all.
Hey, Gary. Yeah, it's hard to make lots of different versions of a 3-panel layout
Yeah, it would be.
and having them all kind of be evenish.
I'm still of the argument that we can repeat, but that's just me. I'm not the
Yeah,
boss. Ed's the boss.
We're gonna have to soon because there's only 12 of them.
And then we've got a let's go from Justin.
Okay, just letting everybody know, I finally successfully put the panels onto the page. So I'm gonna go ahead. So so maybe Isaac and Jan can get to know each other, ask each other some questions while I'm busy when you're doing the pencil, the drawing thing.
Yeah, just sit back, Ed. It looks like Alex is the host.
I only draw really. I hide in my room and draw. I'm not very good at talking to people. It's
Pretty much the same.
I like being in the classroom and then I can talk at people and they have to listen to me, or drawing. But yeah,
this is the same. Talk at people. It's all good. Talk at the audience.
So, Jan, tell us about the comic book you've been working on.
I do a lot of work with Chris Sequeira, who is an awesome guy and a really interesting writer. He's a bit of a ideas factory, and not only that, but the most stick-to-itive man I've ever met in my life in any kind of profession. So he's always talking to editors at Marvel and DC and IDW and Dark Horse, and every now and then something happens, and then he asks me to jump on board. So we've created a few things together. At the moment, Chris is editor-in-chief at a new company called IPI, and we're distributing worldwide. And we've got the franchise to do the Human Fly, which the real comic geeks among us might remember from a couple of years in the 70s. Those of us who our collections go back that far, if we don't. To give you, I'm probably the super old timer here. I graduated high school in 74, and I think the series came out in 79. And I missed it because it was like probably the only 2 or 3 years of my life I was too busy traveling around to read. But I'm told it's a lot of fun, and it's fondly remembered by a fair few people, including Bill Sienkiewicz, who is doing the cover for issue 1. We've already published the 0 issue. Chewy Chan did a cover for that, and I did the other cover. And now we're launched into the first story arc proper, which is 4 issues. So I'm drawing that, and that's I recently retired, and so I'm working full time on the Human Fly, which is really fun and quite exciting. Seems a few people are actually seeing it. It's nice to do comics that are being seen. So yeah, we're hoping to build up the readership so we can keep on going. Awesome. It being a licensed property, it just gives it a little bit more of a readership, so you can break through that, sales point, which makes it viable. and the franchise owners, they're sort of in film and stuff like that as well, and so they're quite good at promoting. So yeah, it's interesting. What about yourself? Sorry, who asked me that question?
That was Ed.
Yes, Ed.
I was just going to say, I remember the Human Fly in the 80s, though.
Yep.
Going to secondhand bookstores and finding it in amongst all the secondhand back issues. Unfortunately, my copies had the price written in Nico on the cover, but and a stamp on the inner page of the secondhand bookstore's logo. But apart from that, it was an awesome book.
Cool.
I remember Human Fly fondly.
I want to track them down, but I actually haven't read a single issue of the initial run. Chris knew it. I'm also not. Well, I shouldn't say I'm not a Frank Robbins fan. I wasn't a Frank Robbins fan. All of his characters looked to me like they were suffering from St. Vitus' dance or something. But he doesn't do that sort of balletic, superhero stuff, which I like personally. Like John Buscema, I think was probably the great master of that. But I mean, I certainly appreciate his cartooning. I mean, and I think he was more a newspaper strip artist, really, who went into comics. But he does beautiful work of a kind. But I never thought he was particularly suited to superheroes. But if you like. Okay. But look,
if anybody wants to get started,
it's purely a taste thing. I mean, obviously it's very highly thought of. I mean, they had him drawing Batman and Captain America and all sorts of high-profile books, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. That's all. So,
Jan, I'm all about people talking smack about other artists, so don't hold back.
Well, Frank's not here, so I'm sure he would be less than worried about my opinion. Frank Robbins is a legend, isn't it?
Doesn't look like it. Not in this room. He isn't. He seems to be. But anyways, I already got the first. I don't know how much this thing is.
Up so we can
but see it's really rough. But basically, the idea is that the octopus locks eyes with Bitzy, and I think they're gonna fall in love.
Oh, okay.
So that's it. I mean, all of that stuff is just leading into. I didn't notice. I don't know. I'm probably gonna change the dialogue to something like, I didn't even notice how pretty your eyes are, or something like that. The idea is that they lock eyes and they change thing, and it's it's romantic now.
Right. Okay. Cool. But I can work with that.
You don't need to go. You can go elsewhere with it. That's just where my
you
panel.
Can do whatever you want.
Well,
it's totally up to you where you take it from that
moment. Number one, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's like 18 panels before it, so which were not this. So feel free.
He did this last time in the first season.
Yeah,
too, so.
We have a one-panel romance in the last book as well.
All right. Okay. I've got my take. Oh, whoops.
All right. So
I'll go through the comments.
Get some comments in.
Yep. So where were we up to? We were up to Nathan's cat in a jar adventure. That's right. And Shawnee was saying she wasn't complaining about the panels, just saying that it was reflecting how shaky things are getting for Bitzy. I like it. That's a good little connection there. And someone loves Jan's fancy teacup. So no, that's Justin. I won't say someone. Justin likes your teacup. Well, Justin also thought the Human Fly was amazing. Wasn't he a real person too? Yes, he was.
Yeah. So that's sort of that was the tagline that the world's wildest superhero because he's real. So look, if I'd been in my indiscriminate Marvel buying phase, which I was for about the 16 years or so before that I was reading before the Human Fly came out, I doubtless would have bought it because I bought all of everything that they put out. But yeah, like I said, it was just a time of life when I was traveling and stuff. And
where were you traveling? Sorry, I wasn't.
Well, my parents went overseas when I was 19 and didn't take me with them. And but they took my little brother and my sister because they were too little to say, you know, we're not going, because my dad hated Australia. My dad is Dutch. He's still alive because he's too mean to die. Yeah, but you know, to his credit, he didn't stay here forever complaining about it. He eventually went, I don't like it here, and I'm going home, and I'm taking your siblings with me, and your mother, I guess. So yeah, so they went to live in Holland, and eventually, after a couple of years, I thought, oh, you know, I should go check out the old country. So I did, and yeah, my brother had been collecting comics in the meantime, so he reintroduced me to all the interesting stuff that had come out in the meantime, which was some of the most interesting stuff ever published. I think, you know, it was around that time that Frank Miller had started publishing, and or you know, doing Daredevil, and I think Walt Simonson was doing Thor, and yeah, it was a great
So
time.
when you were in Holland, did you not get into any of the Franco-Belge comics or any of the other, like?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was already into them because I used to buy heavy metal mag. So,
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely I was, and when I got over there, it certainly, you know, enabled me to get much more exposure to them. And like the Dutch, and where I was living in Holland, quite close to the Belgian border, and that they had a couple of programs devoted to comics, and where they would review the comics and stuff like that. So, you know, it was
cool.
not so. I mean, it was a very different attitude to comics than what we're used to here at that time. Of course, they're much more accepted across the board now than you know, in the English-speaking world. But you know, when I was growing up, there was still in the shadow of you know, the seduction of the innocents, and I think that there'd been even questions asked in Parliament over here about, you know, this lurid, somewhat scandalous non-art form. So yeah, it was quite refreshing to.
Cool.
I'm fellow Euro trash, but I'm from the other side of Europe.
Where are you from?
I'm Hungarian.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep.
But I've only been to the Amsterdam airport for the many times I flew KLM. So if you go from Hungary to Australia, you have to go via Amsterdam. So I don't know much about Holland. Just I mean, I've been to Belgium. I've been to the Belgium Comic Museum. I don't know. Have you been there?
I haven't. No.
It's amazing. You go there, they've got like, I mean, it's more like Spirou is like the main thing there, like Spirou and Fantasio. So you got that little bellhop hat that's in the middle, and they've got a lot of Smurfs and Asterix, Obelix, and that kind of stuff. But they've got some other adventure comics there too, and they have a section for American stuff as well.
Yeah. Oh, look, I love drawing and reading every genre. I mean, I have a particular. It's almost a fetish, I think, for drawing superheroes. It's kind of weird. The weird passion I have for it, but you know, also
we don't judge here. Don't worry. We don't judge. We don't kink shame here. So maybe Ed does a little, but you know, but it keeps it's safe space.
Judge away. I have broad shoulders.
Well, I might do a few more comments that are coming in.
Yep.
We've got Jackie with his typical high sausage sizzle and gang. Thank you, Jackie. Shawnee's haha, the cartoonist life. I just retired, so now I'm working full time.
Yeah.
Right.
Short run, and this is Justin. Short runs titles from Marvel in the 70s are the best. Human Fly, Omega the Unknown, Man from Atlantis, so cool. I vaguely remember Omega.
So I've got a quick question with Human Fly. Was there a movie with Jurassic Park scientist, actor guy? What's
Jeff
Goldblum?
Goldblum.
Yeah. Well, he
that,
was like
that was The Fly.
Oh, The Fly. Sorry. So,
I was wondering what you were talking about.
That's the
That was a remake of a 1950s horror movie.
Slightly different.
Apologies.
Story.
I'm losing all sorts of credit. I did not know. I did not know a Pokemon character today. I was talking about the wrong MMA championship. I have no credibility in today's pop culture. So, Zach, what have you been up to? Tell us about you've got a Kickstarter coming up that we should know about?
No Kickstarter's planned for now.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
my
finishing up.
Sorry, didn't want to.
No credit in the Kickstarter world either, apparently. I'm finishing up issue 5 of Bronwyn, and then tomorrow I have a crossover with Sky's Cavern Library and Vivian Jones. Hopefully going to the printer. So that's pretty cool. And then I'm still just plodding away with Bronwyn. I got the next story arc fully planned out. So
sweet.
Cool.
Nice.
Now, there was Robbie had the comment Octopussy. I think that might have been to Alex's little romance there. Took us a long time to become cool, us nerds. Justin, thanks for that. Jonas has given us a bit of a wave. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
And Brundlefly. Am I missing something here?
That's the Goldblum fly.
Oh, yep. And
So it's
Sky
not
Caverns Library represent. Hey all.
There's Peter.
Oh, Jeffrey. Sorry,
Hey,
I'm
Jeffrey.
late. G'day, legends. Nice. I'm caught up.
Should we have a look at Jan's drawings?
Yeah, it'll probably give you an idea of where I'm going.
Yeah, I like where you're going. I've been watching it. Let's bring it up.
Yep.
Oh,
so basically, despite the sudden promise of romance, there's been a bit of an oopsie, which might be an impediment to the to the blooming romance, because I believe, if I wasn't mistaken, there was like dynamite or something ticking away.
Yes, there was.
Yeah. So my idea is that by accident rather than design, the fireworks have gone on. What's there when the smoke clears? Well, I guess that's up to the person in the next who's doing the next panel.
We can't see your drawing.
Sorry, blank page, Jan.
Sorry, Jan,
okay.
I've got a thing in there. I don't know. I'm roughing in. Let me know if this is inappropriate now because of your panel. One of the tentacles has a match, and then he's about to kind of light up the bomb as well.
The bomb's already gone off in my panel. Sorry.
So that makes sense then. So I got it. Yep. He's about to light it up. So
I see. Sorry, because you're doing panel number 1.
Yes.
Sorry. So yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. Yes. Yeah. That's okay. Cool. So
nice.
Excellent. Yes, we have some sort of continuity.
Yeah. There you go. We did.
I'm a professional, mate. I know all about continuity.
So is that you're good to go with the We couldn't actually see your drawing though, Jan, but
Oh, okay. Well, I'll share again, and then maybe this time
Yeah, it
it'll.
was just showing a blank page for some reason.
Yeah, probably because the window has become detached from the. You know how. I think it's
Yep. I get it.
okay. Can you see it now?
It hasn't quite shared yet.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I saw it just before it disappeared, and it was a giant big kaboom and some text that I couldn't see in the small window.
Okay, I shall present. Share screen. Window. There we go. Share.
oh, I get to use this. Hey, there we go. Share that, sis. There we go.
There you go, Zach.
Zach, have a look at that.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Wow, that's delightful.
And I'll just quickly sketch in the next bit, so probably the next person can then go.
Bits of octopus everywhere.
Well, they're not detached at the moment, so how much damage that's been done is up to the
next person.
whether it's put a damper on the romance or not. That's
up to Zach.
Or maybe it's just all part of the fireworks, the romantic fireworks.
That's good.
It's basically like a romance explosion, as
yeah, that's right. Explosion of passion.
Oh no, it's a page of romance now. Oh, where are we?
Okay.
Sigh, the romance never lasts. From Andrew. The Simpsons. Hey, human fly here. What? Hey, human fly here. Come on, I was up all night dyeing my underwear.
Yeah, remember that?
I don't remember that episode. Thanks, Sean. All right. Was it an earth-shattering kaboom? Thanks, Andrew.
It's a good reference.
And I think this is the technical difficulties. That was amazing, Ed.
Oh, thank you. For Jan's sake, they'll let you know that you don't have to finish your drawing tonight, like on the show. So don't feel pressured or rushed.
Yeah, don't feel pressured to finish it now. Oh yeah, where's the kaboom? Marvin Martian. I remember that. Thanks, Chelsea. It'd be funny if someone comes in with a similar name to someone I know and I start calling them a different name.
What name?
Like Joro here I know is Justin, but if someone comes in called Joro Drawing, I'll call them Justin when they're really something else.
Ah.
I thought like if it's Joe Roy, you're gonna go like, oh, something else. Joseph.
Cool.
And Zach, how's your cat doing?
Sorry?
How's your cat?
Sitting by me, death staring me as usual.
My one's walking around. I think it wants something. It's going to start eating paper soon to get my attention. Jan, do you have do you have fluffy creatures in your house?
No,
dog?
I'm the fluffiest creature, but I had a half a shave today because. So now I've got a goatee rather than a very scraggly Father Christmas beard. But that's as fluffy as we are. My wife has decided she wants a cat, not a cat, a dog. Gosh,
oh yeah.
She wants a cat desperately, but yes, she has a dog. She wants a dog desperately, but she has no idea how to look after one. She's never had one. And so I've kept on finding reasons not to get one because I know who's going to have to train it, look after it. But I do love them. I would love to have a dog, but yeah, I know it's no small thing having a dog. So yes.
I need to walk them, teach them where to poop and all this other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, cats are easier. They already like I don't know. I picked them mine from the street, and they're already new to poop in a box. So I was like, oh, I think we'll get along.
Doug was like that as well. So lucky.
Yeah, I feel like cats already just know how to do that. It's weird.
Yeah, because like they were kittens when I got them. They were just a couple of weeks old. So I thought, this is gonna be weird. And first night, both cats. Well, Max was for a while with somebody else while the vet gave him the whole clear to take him to AFBing. But so his first night he slept in the litter box, but then he pooped in it and then he never slept in it again.
So Alex, always speaking of cats,
yeah,
you were one of the architects of Bitzy, and you drew the head where the main sort of Bitzy character part is. So
yeah.
there's been some controversy. Let me start that one again. There's been some controversy about whether Bitzy has a tail and whether that's a scarf or an exhaust pipe for the robot.
It's a scarf, and the cat has no tail. I haven't decided what gender it is. I assume that will be up to the other artists going there, and depending on the story.
I think it's been decided.
Well, sorry, Mitzi's evolving. She's grown a tail, so maybe that's some clue to what she is. She just any old cat or some?
She's a tradie cat.
A tradie cat.
Yeah.
Tradie cat. But I wouldn't be too worried because I think most of them have had tails. Only a few haven't.
Yeah,
Well,
the first panel has a tail.
This could be a strap-on tail.
Now that one's not a. You can't really see tails there.
Well, that means just like a lot of people were wrong. That's all I've got to say to that. And that one also made Bitzy a different race.
So I did.
No, I'm sorry. She has a tail. I drew a tail, so that's right.
You could see two tails on that.
There's a lot of. By the way, there's a lot of really good panels in here.
They're all excellent. Look at Sis drew a
tail.
Except
that one.
That's the best one. Sis Bitzy drew a tail, and you can't see it on.
Yeah, Spedsy knows he's wrong. We'll talk about it on next drink and draw. I don't know, Spedsy, are you watching? If you are, leave a message and defend yourself. Can't tell people I don't give you a chance to be heard.
Oh yes, just to go off a totally different topic. Justin explains the Joro. It's actually he signs it JR and he does the little dots as circles, and hence the name Joro.
There you go.
There you go. And Andrew seems to be singing.
It
was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Mm.
Don't worry, Sean. I thought it was an exhaust pipe as well.
I did too.
If it had been in my drawing, it would have been an exhaust pipe.
I was just checking if I drew it on the main picture as an exhaust pipe, but I didn't. No. So I carefully didn't draw either of the things.
Avoided the
better to be safe.
Some good fence sitting.
Oh. He wrote that just so I would read it out. Thanks, Andrew.
Read it again, Sis, because I stepped on it a bit.
Okay, I'll read it again just for you, Andrew. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. How's that? Probably not to the tune it's meant to be at, but
It's pretty close.
we've got Jeffrey asking, how did the cat get into space? Well, that's where the cat lives. It's a space tradie cat.
Some things in life just don't need to be explained, just accepted. Max, what do you want? You got food. I gave him fish.
The better question is, why did the cat steal Mickey Mouse's gloves?
It's actually Bugs Bunny's gloves.
Was it borrowed?
If you're going to steal some gloves, they might as well be Mickey Mouse's, I reckon. Because I don't think you can go wrong. It's actually there's a villain in Will Eisner's Spirit called the Octopus, and he, I think, was mainly recognised by his gloves, which had these panels on the back.
Yeah.
But very, very likely Eisner stole it from Mickey Mouse, like everybody else as well.
That's a good question, Jeffrey. Maybe the cat ate Mickey. He's a mouse after all.
But people know where the gloves originate from, right?
A glove shop.
From my understanding, the Mickey's gloves and the other ones actually comes from these vaudeville acts, and I don't know. I've heard a theory that it comes from blackface. So there was a while they're trying to get rid of it, those white gloves, because they pretty much Mickey Mouse was originally like a blackface character or something. Okay. I don't know how true it is, but anybody here just want to debunk this, please? That'll be great. But I remember reading something like that, of all places, the internet.
Oh, well, must be true.
Yeah.
The internet does not lie.
I was going to say, if you can't find the truth on the internet, where can you find it?
But anyways, it doesn't.
I was just going to say, how about an update from Alex to see his drawing?
Yeah.
I don't know how much you guys can see, but there we go. There you go. Can you guys hear my cat? I think he wants something. Does he want to be in the show? Let's see. Just grab Max. There we go. No.
They're gonna forcibly pick up your cat again, and then it's gonna get like aggressive.
He's been meowing like the whole time. I'm already angry at him. There you go.
Hi, Katie.
Come on, be on TV, be on internet, be famous, be a meme.
Let me go.
The show needs to go viral. Here we go.
Be a meme. Be the new grumpy cat, so I can stop working and make millions.
Attack, Alex! Attack!
Yeah, well, I mean, people know that he's been a plush toy. Where is he? Just a second. So this is based on my cat.
That's pretty cool.
So this was like but it didn't bring me or the company I worked for money. So there you go. But at least a nice little memory. And he's got a little M on his head as well, like a lot of tabbies. So it took me a long time to explain that cat owners get it.
There's Zach's cat too.
No, Doug's nowhere near me. Can't help you. Alex, someone's debunking you.
Oh, okay, good. I heard it wasn't to make hands easy to see when they were in front of the torso because they weren't. That could be it. I mean, I don't know. Like Bugs Bunny has the same gloves, and he's grey. So I don't know. Like
just the fashion of the times.
It's just that, like the blackface performers had those gloves too. That's all. So I'm not sure if there was a link to it or not.
Sounds like you're trying to make one.
I am.
But the important question here is, Alex.
I have a work agenda, please.
Does your cat have a tail?
My cat?
Yeah.
My real cat does. The one that lives, breathes, and costs me money, that one has a tail.
What about an exhaust pipe?
No.
Yeah.
No, he's doesn't. Well, technically, I don't know if it's an exhaust pipe, but it's a boy cat. So make of that what you will.
Cool. So Zach, is yours at a stage where you can hold up what's going on? Oh, that sounds like a yes.
Oh, nice.
good.
Oh, pieces of the octopus. I love it. The story's going to move on past the octopus. Poor whale.
Well, it's good that,
Or maybe
like,
the
you know, the
octopus
last.
just lost an arm.
He might
Or
be
just a
resurrected.
You don't see the whole thing; you just see some tentacles. So
So maybe he's a
Maybe he's-
hexapus now.
leaving some options
And the
open.
person in the rocket ship, I want to have say, you know, no one can hear you scream in space. Nice tie into Alien.
Mm. That's
And
why I
Does
don't.
anybody, does
Calamari.
anybody debunk that? If you can hear other people in space,
I don't know. But that first page, everyone
no
did.
sound in space.
Bubbles.
that looks really nice. Was all those pages, were they all done like on the show, or did people spend a bit more time afterwards before they submitted them?
I think most people do a bit afterwards.
Yeah, I know I did.
I did.
Because they look really nice. So
Yeah, they're great.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to finish it during the show, Alex.
yeah, but then what's the challenge? You know, we all need challenges in life, and not only that, if I don't finish it now, I'm just going to finish it like in 5 months' time then. Because I'll probably like, oh, I got all this stuff, forgot about it. Then you remind me December 27th, and I'm like, oh shit, I got this calendar drawing to do.
I am, me too.
Oh, well, hang on. Nathan has changed the rules. Finish it, Alex. You're a professional.
Yeah, all right. I'm not at this.
And then Shawnee has come in with some more information that the gloves were for the same reason. So
Yeah, there you go. But it is the it did say black skin, so
and here's the hearing in space.
so you can hear people screaming in space then.
If your helmets are touching together, you can be able to hear the vibrations through the air
Well,
of the
it's
air
going to be
that's in the helmet.
difficult. Yeah, but if you're outside in space and you don't have a helmet on, you're probably not going to survive. But I'm pretty sure.
I don't think you can scream.
But I reckon both people will start screaming as they're dying in space, and then just like, you know, your last few seconds in life will be just hearing the other guy screaming with you.
That's grim.
Well, this is one of those episodes where everyone's got right into it quite early.
What do you mean, like getting into the drawing part?
Yeah, like when I was first, it took a good half an hour before I started drawing. So then the person going second didn't start until about 10 to the hour. So,
Yeah. Well, I thought that it would have been like important to get, you know, people don't need to see my finished work, just the idea, and then
just the idea, yeah.
yeah. So
Well, that's all I showed was the idea, and that still took me a good 40 minutes to get to the idea.
Oh well, Suze, I can't defend you.
It wasn't a fast-moving show, that one.
No.
Well, actually, probably about half an hour of it was me trying to figure out the iPad. So, you know.
Which part was it? The confusing part, the touching part,
transferring a file from the computer to the iPad.
Oh, okay. Can't you? Okay. I don't know, because
I've since figured out how to transfer a file from Clip Studio to the computer, but I still don't know how to get it the other way.
Oh, you mean your drawing? You didn't know how to get that onto the computer?
No, the drawing I got onto the computer, it was getting the what do you
Panels.
call it, the panels onto the iPad.
Oh, but like I got
I
it
had to
pretty
measure
easy.
it
You
out
just sent me
instead.
the link. But you sent me the link. Couldn't you send yourself a link?
Yeah, but it downloaded it to some folder that the Clip Studio couldn't get to.
What the photo? I downloaded. I put it into my photo gallery.
Yep, my Clip Studio doesn't seem to be able to get in there.
Yeah, that's why Clip Studio sucks. It's a subscription, and it's just a piece of trash software that's overrated by a bunch of nerds. Just
Well, there goes
Procreate
our
like a real
sponsorship.
human. Sorry?
There goes our sponsorship. Thanks, Alex.
It's also not a subscription.
It is on iPad.
Well, iPad. Who uses iPad?
Me,
Ah.
apparently.
iPads are great.
Chris
I have-
Sequeira is saying hello.
Oh,
Chris.
Hello, Sequeira.
Jan, is there a fun romantic story how you and Christopher exchange words for the first time?
Yeah. Yes, there is. It's actually very. I took some inspiration from that very meeting with this. It was sort of a similar thing with whiskers and tentacles and fireworks, but this might not be the venue because Shane did lay down some rules beforehand, which were a little limiting, I felt. But over a beverage one night, you might loosen my tongue, and who knows what will be revealed.
Don't worry, Jan. This is all talk, no action. I've been breaking these rules pretty much every show. So
Well,
you
this
go
is
for
true.
it. You tell us what kind of dirty stories you and Chris has been. Oh, there's a Blood Songs magazine. There you go.
Blood
There you
Sox magazine, yes, which was a very disreputable publication at the time. It was because they were scallywags, the fellows who were running Blood Songs. They liked a bit of controversy and sowed a bit of controversy in their wild youth. But yes, so that's how we met. They published my first professional short story, and Chris was a mutual acquaintance, and they wanted someone to put together a comic strip, so we were thrown together.
Ooh, very romantic.
That's right. So it's been yes, an ongoing love affair ever since.
I love what this show's turning into.
Mr. Blood. I don't know.
Mr. Blood.
Is that the story?
Mr. Blood, yes, the another creation from the fertile mind of Mr. Sequeira, who basically came up with the whole idea, and he just wanted someone to draw it. So that was me, and the first of many, but I did put my stamp upon it. Hence,
Nice.
It is our co-creation.
That's cool. And Alex,
you heard it here first, folks.
I don't want to take other people's happiness away. If CSP brings you joy in your life, that's great. But it brings me nothing but misery. I've lost a bunch of pages, got corrupted on it. I was using it on a Windows machine, and because we didn't want to pay a subscription, just the one-off $200 fee or whatever these things cost, and it just infuriated me. So that's me. If CSP works for you, go for it.
Awesome. Well, if we didn't lose our sponsorship before, we definitely have now.
What I said if you love it, go for it. I said I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to, I'm not going to diss other people's experience, because somebody's going to go like, "Oh, Procreate's trash," and I'm like, I like it, but I don't want to get into an argument over this. Like this is like
Oh, you're being outnumbered, Alex.
yeah, bunch of nerds. That's all it is. Bunch of nerds making their life more difficult.
So,
Come at me, bro. Sorry, yeah, go.
oh, sorry. I was
No,
just going to say to Ed,
I was-
is it that time?
Oh yeah,
I
it
was-
is. It's about that time. So we get our artists to send in what they've drawn so far to Sis, and then I will make a mock-up of the page so we can have a look at.
Oh, you want me to send it now?
Yeah, send it in.
Yeah,
to
what you
Sis.
got so far, just so we
Yeah.
can put a page together.
And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to have a look at this.
And Zach, you can probably just take a nice square photo of it. Let's see if it starts racing on your computer like normal. I think
There
it
it is.
will. Yeah, look at it go. Buy them if you're fast enough.
This is the comics.net.au/store dash shelf that I'm on
Still
now. But
haven't
the
figured
comics,
out how how Ed gets it to do this. See, I'm blaming Alex for everything now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so fast at doing everything. But the comics.net.au/store is where you can get all your Australian comic book needs.
Mhm.
And just about everyone. Here's the human fly.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't look like Jeff Goldblum at all.
That's right. Don't miss out on the human fly, folks. Especially if you're a collector, you know, it's bound to be worth a fortune at one point.
And so if you get your stuff from here, it helps support all the comic studio stuff, all the
Like this show.
Kickstarters, and they're paying for all the software that's running this show right now, and all the stuff that Sis does for all the Australian comic book people.
Just a second, says I just need 3 minutes for just this bit of information, and then.
So there's all these great titles.
All right.
Oh, I haven't been able to replicate this. I don't know how you do it, Ed. I've tried on a few devices and I still can't get it to do this.
Maybe you just need a really old Cintiq.
It sounds like it.
Those are cheap anyway. We should get one, Sis.
Oh, we've got a link here of the Mr. Blood story. Hang on, see if I can copy it. I don't know. No, I can't get into the. I can just show it. That's annoying. Well, here it is anyway for anyone who's interested.
Oh, some Hayden stuff. Hayden, if you watch it, is Hayden doing a panel yet?
No, I don't think
Hook him on. If not, I've sent him a dirty message saying like you're not nice.
Please do. Threaten him with violence if you have to.
Yeah, I will. Did you get my image?
Yep, got yours.
Okay, cool. It's far away from finished. I feel a little bit inadequate.
Okay, let's try again.
Okay, cool. Take it somewhere else, Ed. Going too fast. It's freaking me out. It's not really. But oh, there we go. What'd you change?
I'm clicking on it.
Oh, okay. That'll do it. Because I've set up how many milliseconds it takes for each movement, and it shouldn't be going that fast. It's like it's ignoring the commands.
What are you guys looking for?
Oh, just
How
my
to stop
site
that.
I'm
doesn't
trying to
do
find
what
my
it's doing
file.
right
Oh,
now.
hang on. Okay. Now
Do you need to
it
send
might
it to an email, Jan? Will that be easier, or can you do it to Messenger?
I keep trying to save it to my desktop, then I go to my desktop and it's not there for some reason. So, hang on, I found it. There we go. Okay, so I think I put something in there. Is there a size limit? Maybe I need to reduce the size of my file.
Did you get an error, or is it just downloading slowly?
Maybe it's there. It looks like it's there, but
Yeah, you'll get an error if it's too big.
yeah.
Just close this and reopen it.
If you can wait another 3 to 5 minutes, I can have my line work ready without any of the rough blue lines. Is that cool, Ed and Sis? Oh, it's like, no, we need it now.
Oh,
Oh,
All right. Shane, can you see mine?
I can't yet. Sorry.
I think I'm going to save it as a lower res thing that might go better then.
I'll do a dance to get us through. Oh, we've got some comments, so I'll read those.
Yeah, read those.
Oh, I like this one. Chris is saying maybe do that story in color and for comics. I like the way you think, Chris.
Save.
Oh, hang on. I missed a few up here. Procreate rules. Yep.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness there's Team Procreate person here. That person.
Two against Affinity.
Affinity is good too. What is that? I like that app too.
Work at home. You're all on my TV at the moment, entertaining me. Thanks. No problem, Peter. So many amazing titles these days. Aussie titles, right? Yeah, agreed. And I'm only touching on the tip of the iceberg with what's in the store.
100. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, mate. Haven't been well, so I've got a bit behind on adding things. Thank you for bringing it up publicly.
Sis, I'm sending you another one.
I don't want it.
Sorry? But this one is everything. It's got gray tones. Well, it's not finished, but it's something. Anyways, let's go here. No, it's not finished, but it's a lot more finished than before. Where am I?
Having much luck, Jan?
There you go. I sent you a new one, Sis.
I'm having technical difficulties. Hang on.
Sis, send it to Ed.
No.
Yes.
Tell me what to do.
I will tell you what to do, Sis. I'm a guest, and guests are always right.
Yeah, you tell him.
Oh, come on, brain. Do your thing. Image size. 100. Yes. Okay. Image. File. Save a copy. JPEG. Res.
Thanks, Chris.
No.
Just kidding around with you, buddy.
Okay.
Just bring this up again.
Okay.
So make sure you're not doing my mistake where I sometimes said stuff for Ed to another Ed that I know.
Desktop.
And they're like, what's this for?
Is it a famous Ed, like Mr. Ed the horse?
No.
You can't be more famous than me.
Can't be more famous than Ed Kearsley. Come on.
Well, no, it's very difficult. That's why I picked up like an A-grade celebrity like Mr. Ed.
I appreciate that.
We've got a gang of IT pros. Yes, you betcha.
I don't appreciate being mocked like that.
It's all right. I can't do this and be offended at the same time. Again, it's too much multitasking for me.
Don't worry, I'll be offended for you. How dare you leave comments like that?
Okay. I don't know. I put something in there. It's got an X next to it. I don't know why. Can you see anything?
Oh, if it's got an X next to it, that means it didn't download.
Hang on. I'll try again.
Are you using the app? Are you using the app? Because it does it to me sometimes. Just a wild thing here. I have to close Messenger and reopen it, and then it will send pictures. I don't know why.
Okay.
Sometimes it won't send pictures.
All right. I'll try that. Let me see.
Which is pretty much what I said, Andrew. Switching it on and off again.
Facebook.
Which funnily did it. And yep, meeting Jerry was awesome, Chris. And you coming up to Brisnova would be bloody awesome.
Okay. One more go.
If it's having a lot of trouble, what I'll do is I'll put it up on the screen and email you can send it to.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it just keeps on doing the same thing as it goes in with a cross next to it. Drop files here. No. What if I go plus?
I deleted the email address off here. I have to.
Try one more thing.
Let's we'll just show the page with what we've got, I suppose.
Yep.
See if you want to book me onto full screen. I've just put in a little fill in for yarn. Oh, I'm going to change my one.
Oh, sorry, you said to put you on full screen.
So we've got Alex's one with your eyes. My bits are Bitzy. Look at the robots.
The body's heartbroken.
And then we have the big kaboom.
I can just share my screen if you like.
Yeah, put up Bjarne's one for this bit.
Yeah,
and you can see what it looks like.
So we've got
nice.
That's the local fireworks, and we've got the big explosion, and then back to my one.
All right.
Wait, what's it doing? Oh, I see what it's doing. Yep.
And then we've got the
No.
Bitzy's floating in space. And no. And there's a book. And there's tentacles.
Is that a comics cat?
There's a comics hat. There's a
that is awesome.
Yeah, comics hat. There's a copy of Presents in the bottom corner.
Oh, nice.
And then there's a wedding ring.
Oh, wedding ring. That explosion ruined a very meaningful romance.
But it's still ambiguous as to whether the whale is still in one piece because there's only These arms could still be attached in
Still
the
be
folder.
attached, could just be the one. I don't know what it means when you got 7 arms. Someone in the chat, tell us.
But that is our page
Whoops.
for this week.
Oh, what happened there?
So Jan's hosting the show. Oh, no.
Yes, welcome to my show, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed being here tonight. Unfortunately, we don't have a sponsor, so it might be a little bit while before we're back again. But
I mean, in case the people, I think they're called Celsius or something, whoever make Clip Studio Pro, if they want to send us money, I'm happy to tell people it's a good software.
okay, yes.
Oh, they've got an
Adobe
answer for
YouTube.
the 7 arms. A septopus. There you go.
Well, it was a great pleasure, gentlemen. I've got to go back to the very exciting adventures of the human fly, yeah, I have to do it again sometime. But I might take another half hour out from the human fly to add a few tones to this thing. I think it's
Oh, nice.
yeah. I don't like to leave things unfinished.
Okay.
Anybody in Sydney next week? Wednesday sketch party. All the details in my little thing there. So it's just a gathering for artists. We'll draw all the tables are covered in paper. Have all the artwork, all the art equipment and pencils set up. So you don't need to bring anything. Just show up and sketch, drink, draw, and make friends. Bring your friends. Make enemies. Tell me how you really feel about drink and draw. In person, and give me a thumbs up.
I'm leaving you there, Alex. You're the end of the show. No, I won't do that.
No, don't give me a thumbs up. Give Sis a thumbs up. Give me I'm going to mention thumbs downs because then they're going to give the thumbs down in the wrong spots. So just do thumbs ups.
Yes, thank you, Alex. People approving of our videos is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Cool. So have we done it, Ed?
Yep. Well, thank Alex and Jan and Zach for coming on the show and lending their artistic expertise to our silly little project. Well, thank everyone in the chat for sending us messages and everyone who's watching now and everyone who's going to be watching it later. Like, comment, and subscribe to the comics.net.au YouTube channel. Thanks, Sis, for pressing the buttons. And we'll see you next week with page 9, I think.
Okay. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.
Cool. And because I love this so much, we're going to end on a bit of Shawnee animation.
Oh, nice. Looks like a game.
Pay up.